Good afternoon, everybody. Michael Sandoval out here with Above and Beyond Pool Remodeling. We got this beautiful pool out here in lovely Scottsdale, Arizona. And when we're looking at this pool, we got called out because we had a lot of substrate cracks, or at least what appeared to be substrate cracks on this negative edge, vanishing edge that we have. Looks really, really pretty when the water's in it. That water just kind of vanishes over that edge, and with that beautiful background there. And of course, the guy with the glasses over there in the cactus, that looks cool too. But anyways, we were looking at this and we had some roots growing after the chip out process. We noticed there's a lot of roots. I'm gonna come in here and zoom in. You see those roots? We marked it out in an orange line. So what happened is this ball came in after the fact and it was added onto the existing structure. I'm not sure quite if it was pinned. Don't know what was going on with that, but what we got to do is we got to come back in and we've got to secure it. We've got to come back in and we've got to do the epoxy injection, and we've got to make that area a lot stronger and block it from potential roots or vegetation growing through it. You notice I got some arrows with some question marks. What those are is those are cracks, visible cracks that go from one side of the wall to the other, and we can visibly see them on the other side as well. And we're going to have our structural repair guy come in here, and he's going to get a second set of eyes in here and determine if those are what I believe they are. And if they are, what we're going to do is we're going to do some substrate crack repair, probably carbon fiber staples along with epoxy injection, which in my opinion is the best and only way that this pool should be repaired. So bottom line, folks, when watching this video, the takeaway is these negative edges, if you will, these vanishing edges where they go off into the countryside there, they're absolutely beautiful, but like everything, they do have maintenance problems. They do have potential issues. In a situation like this, we never know, was it a plumbing issue that cracked first that then saturated the ground and then allowed this extremely heavy structure to sink and settle, hence cracking the shotcrete? Or did the sinking and settling happen first, cracking any plumbing? And you're probably asking, well, how do you know any plumbing is cracked? Well, we don't. That's why we need to get a leak detection out here and do a full leak detection of all applicable plumbing. That's skimmers, main drains, returns, suction lines, everything, so we can determine when, if and when this cracked, did it damage any plumbing? Or was the plumbing cracked first, which is kind of irrelevant. Ultimately, we need it to get fixed if we're going to repair the structural cracks on this pool, so we're not doing it twice, okay? We have a term in the military. We say stop the bleeding, start the breathing, and treat for shock. Okay, so in this case, we got to stop the bleeding. Okay, then we got to just repair it. Okay, stop the bleeding. We got to start the breathing. In other words, get this pool back up and running. The other thing I saw over here is there's some cracks inside this skimmer, right up inside of here. I'm not going to open that up. I'm not going to show it to you, but we do have cracks inside of that skimmer. So those kind of just put a big question mark in my mind. Did that start first and started getting water up underneath this beautiful pool? Or did the structure just settle based on the buildup soil that it's on? We don't know. Ultimately, we do want to fix all of these substrate cracks better than obviously what we found it, but very possibly better and stronger than what it was when it was built originally. We are on it. We inspected the inside of the pool, the spa, the skimmer, the outside trough, and everything, trying to get a resolve out here. Like I said, my structural guy will be out here getting a second set of eyes, and when we put our little sign of the cross on this pool, calling it good, and all the structural repairs are done, we will be ready to resurface it. I'd really like to see a brown coat. I would like us to do a brown coat on that back wall prior to getting that knife edge lasered, built up, and reshooting the pool. Anyway, sorry to be so lengthy. Just trying to explain the process and what happens in these pools when they do crack, but they are repairable, and we like to do them. We do a lot of them. They're very specialized. Michael Sandoval, Above and Beyond Pool Remodeling. Thank you for watching. Have a great day.